Welcome, beautiful souls, to this meditation to attract anything you desire by using the law of attraction and honing in on the feelings. Take a slow breath in. Let your shoulders drop. Let go of everything outside you. For the next few minutes, nothing matters but what you're about to hear. This isn't just another video about manifesting money. It's a change in your frequency or energy vibe. And if you're open to it, it has the potential to completely shift how you experience wealth or anything else you desire. Not in a year, not even a month, but soon. No complicated plans, no endless vision boards, no hustle or grind, just one powerful energy shift, and it starts here. You didn't land here by accident. You didn't just stumble across this while scrolling. You're here because a deeper part of you, the truest part, is done waiting, done trying to earn what was always meant to flow to you with ease. What if I told you that unexpected wealth doesn't come from effort or luck, but from attracting? That's it. Not something you chase, but something you allow in. The only thing keeping it at a distance is how you feel about it. And that is exactly where we begin, feeling it, feeling like you already are abundant. Neville Goddard revealed a truth the world is only just beginning to understand. Something so clear, so powerful in its simplicity that it's often overlooked. Feeling is the secret, not repetition, not hard work, not constant striving. It's the feeling. The emotional state you dwell in consistently becomes the blueprint your reality mirrors back to you, not because it's magic, but because it's law, the law of attraction. And when it comes to wealth, most people are doing everything except truly feeling rich. They visualize, journal, and speak affirmations of abundance, but beneath the surface, they're still checking their balance, watching the bills stack up, and waiting for the numbers to change before they let themselves feel different inside. But here's the paradox. You can't wait until you feel wealthy. You have to feel wealthy first and let the numbers rise to meet that energy. Let me say that again. You don't attract money by obsessively checking your bank account. You attract it by becoming the version of yourself who already has it, the version who receives with ease, without effort or doubt. That's what this message is really about. Enough to stop leaking your energy, enough to stop asking when, enough to fully step into a new identity with such clarity and certainty that the universe has no choice but to match it. And yes, unexpected wealth can begin to appear. A refund, a deposit, a new opportunity, an email that changes your life. Our only job is to feel it first. So here's what we're going to do together. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through a simple yet powerful process. Because the moment you shift on the inside, your external reality begins to rearrange itself to match that new frequency, and the signal you're about to send is clear and direct. Say this to yourself now. It's already mine. Repeat it again. It's already mine. I am easily and effortlessly attracting money. It flows to me continuously. You're etching a new reality into existence. Not just for anyone else, just for you today. Feel as if the money has already arrived. It's not about forcing, it's about what you feel all day long. Take a deep breath in. Hold for 2 seconds. Exhale. Again. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Let your thoughts be wealth. Imagine this with me. Gently imagine what it feels like if the wealth has already arrived. What does it feel like to know you're financially covered, to feel financially supported? Not someday, but now. Feel it. Would your breath change? Would you loosen your grip on life? Would you feel lighter? Would you feel free? Would you feel happy? Feel that. Breathe into that. Don't rush it. Let it feel familiar. Breathe into that. Don't rush it. Let it feel familiar. And if your mind wanders, just bring it back, not by force, but by focus. Back to the feeling, back to the life you are going to create now. This is your reality now. You are wealthy. Neville said that your assumption, though it may feel false at first, if you held onto it with persistence, will eventually solidify into fact. This is exactly what he meant. You're not waiting, you're not wishing, you're becoming right now. You are someone who's already living in the result, because once your subconscious accepts it as truth, your outer world has no choice but to align. You will align. This will become your reality in time. Trust the universe's timing. As you go through your day, know that your identity is going to shift. This is where things get real. Do not go back to old habits. You want to check your phone, check the account, check if something happened yet, but you don't, because that's not who you are anymore. You are not the version who begs for evidence. You are not the version who waits for proof. You're becoming something new. You're becoming someone who knows. Trust the feeling. Breathe in the feeling. Hold on to the feeling. You do not chase money, as that will make it run. You are open to receiving, and you are welcoming it. You are attracting it. You invite it. You are aligned with wealth. To help you stay in the feeling, say or journal affirmations all day long. You simply need to return to the feeling again and again. That's it. Breathe in the feeling. Attract anything you desire. So who is this version of you? The one who's already received. They don't chase. They don't cling. They don't talk about money as if it's distant or out of reach. They move through the world with calm confidence. They spend with ease, free from guilt. Their breath is slower, deeper. They meet others with presence, eye to eye. They're not careless, they're grounded. They're not wishing, they're living it. Not hoping, but embodying. You become that person by practicing it. Every small choice becomes a declaration. Repeat these affirmations. I already have it. Wealth is already mine. I already am the version of me who receives with ease. Wealth flows to me because I align with it effortlessly. I embody abundance. I trust in the energy I carry and the reality it creates. I spend with joy, knowing more is always on its way. I move through life with calm, grounded confidence. I feel safe, supported, and fully aligned with my desires. I allow the universe to respond to my inner truth. I am no longer waiting. I am already living it. One last time. It's already mine. You don't wait for the world to catch up. You don't beg the universe to hurry. You move like it's already done. You already have it. If doubt returns, and it likely will, you don't panic. You don't justify yourself. You don't start over. You pause. You breathe. You come back to center. You come back to feeling it. This is what sets you apart now. You're no longer reacting. You're responding. You're resetting again and again into your new reality. You breathe and repeat, it's already mine. And you feel it. Each time you return to that new feeling, you're not starting from scratch. You're strengthening it, deepening the neural pathway and anchoring in a new way of being. It's not about intensity, but consistency. Not about perfection, but present. And here's the secret. It's not just the big moments that transform your identity, it's the small ones. Choosing peace instead of panic. Choose trust. Express gratitude before the abundance arrives. Be thankful for everything you already have. Thank you for the peace in your life. That is wealth, and that is what shifts everything. Let today be the day you step into an undeniable energy. Even if the manifestations haven't arrived yet, you carry yourself as though you've already been chosen. You speak as if you've already been paid. In this new identity, you'll feel something click. You'll wake up lighter, an opportunity will find you, a payment arrives, a refund comes in, an idea sparks. You'll feel the shift, and then nothing happens, at least not yet. That's where most people get it wrong. They say, I did everything right, why isn't it here? And what they don't realize is the desire already arrived, not just in the way they expected, because the moment you assume the new state, the old one begins to crumble. Not instantly, not always visibly, but internally. The foundation is shaking. That's why sometimes you'll feel a pull to check the account. You'll hear a little whisper, see, still no money, still no sign, maybe it didn't work, but that voice, it's not true. It's your ego, it's the paradigm. Do not listen to that voice. That voice is the last trace of the version of you who needed external proof before granting yourself permission. The one who waited for the outside world to change before feeling secure. That is your old identity. But now that's no longer you. You're leading from within. You are leading with feeling abundant. And for every day you wait, don't start over. Don't question the progress you've already made. You haven't failed. You've merely stepped into the challenge of appearances. As Neville said, do not judge by appearances. Stay steadfast in the belief that your desire is already fulfilled. And this is what that looks like. You sense a flicker of doubt, but instead of seeking answers, you return to the feeling, not from desperation, but from loyalty. You're no longer pleading, you're simply being. Even if your external reality hasn't shifted yet, you have, and that is the catalyst. That's the true moment of transformation, when the feeling becomes more real than the facts. The facts begin to shift. Not because you're forcing them, but because your vibration no longer aligns with the old energy. You remain unwavering. You walk with the same strength. You smile with the same confidence. You see this day as confirmation, not a setback. Because this delay isn't punishment, it's preparation. It's your old reality making room for the new. It's already mine. Here's the secret. The moment you stop seeking confirmation is the moment you step into it. Your feelings become the proof. And when that happens, the external world shifts, not through a force or pressure, but through resonance. You smile as you pay a bill, not because you're pretending, but because you know more abundance is on its way. When your old story tries to take center stage, you gently set it aside. Thanks for your input, but I've got this. This is when your identity solidifies, when the feeling of wealth stops being a fleeting moment and becomes your everyday state. This is the day the old version of you fades quietly and the new you rises effortlessly. And when you hold this energy even just a little longer than usual, something clicks. This is what Neville Goddard meant when he said, claim yourself to be that which you desire to be, and that you shall be. Not to try, hope, or wait, claim it. From this moment forward, you stop checking, you stop asking, where is it? You stop measuring progress as if it's a goal to achieve, because now it's your identity. It's no longer something you desire, it's something you embody. You are living from the feeling within. The shift now is in the way you carry yourself, the way you enter rooms, the way you communicate with others, and the way you think about money. You no longer talk about money as something outside of you. You don't say, I hope this works. You don't say, I'm trying to attract more. You say, I already have it, even before it manifests, because what you see is just the reflection. The truth lies in the feeling, and the feeling, that's your responsibility. You no longer respond to scarcity. You no longer fuel anxiety. When a bill arrives, you bless it. When doubt surfaces, you acknowledge it and return to your truth. This is already taken care of. I am already supported. The money is already mine. This isn't arrogance, it's alignment. This is what happens when you stop seeing wealth as something distant and start embracing it like an old friend. You expect it, welcome it with a smile, and make space for it. It's already done. It's already mine. I am open to receiving. Receiving is presence. Receiving is trust. You no longer react to lack. You no longer feed into worry. When a bill comes, you bless it. When doubt appears, you acknowledge it and return to your truth. It's already mine, and you feel it. Become aware, and then return back to the breath, back to your body, back to the feeling of already being wealthy. Let that be your only goal, because the more natural that feeling becomes, the more the world will bend to reflect it. That's the shift. That's the practice. That's what brings the wealth. Neville's final lesson was simple. He didn't tell you to hustle or go out searching for it. He said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled and persist in that assumption until it solidifies into reality. And here we are now. You felt the feeling. You've embodied the identity. You've ignored the external appearances. Now you persist. Not with struggle or stress, but with stillness and certainty. You hold the feeling gently, yet faithfully. You let it become your new home. You let it flow within you until it feels so natural, so familiar, that even if nothing changes today, you won't waver, because you know it's already unfolding. You know it's done. You attract from your true identity, from alignment, and once your inner state shifts, it's already yours. Everything you want. Thank you for giving yourself this moment. Go through today feeling it's already mine. Be alive, be aware, be aligned.